This is the APC from VIA. You'll see it's about twice as big, 2.5 times the size of a Raspberry Pi. Underneath it's relatively flat, so you've only got the connectors on the top really. You've got power, VGA, HDMI, 2 USB, 2 more USB with Ethernet on top, and then sound in, sound out. Unlike the Pi, which can be run off USB power, this one comes with its own power brick, so you can see it's plugged in there. The pro of this is that you can plug in USB devices, really hungry power hungry ones, like a big Wi-Fi USB stick, something like that, and it will draw enough power without any issue. I'll show you what I've got plugged in here. I've got a USB storage drive, an Ethernet cable, USB mouse and keyboard, and then HDMI going up to the TV above. It has 2 gig of storage built in, which they've pre-installed Android 2.3. Here's the power switch. You actually turn it on and off. Like with this, it doesn't automatically turn on. I don't know if you can change that so it will automatically turn on once you apply power. I would probably prefer that, to be honest. This is the main CPU chip here, and I think that's about it. What I'll do is I'll pause the video and then I'll point it up at the TV and I'll show you it in action. So you're now watching the output from the APC, and I've got USB mouse and keyboard, so let's see what we've got. It comes installed with very few applications: the browser, the file manager, email client, and the settings, and a YouTube client. Now the YouTube client doesn't seem to work, but let's try it anyway. We'll see if it manages to load anything. No, it still doesn't seem to be working. You'll see featured no content, so forget about that for now. I have installed the Market, and that's how I was able to install the other applications like Dolphin Browser and things like that. BBC iPlayer, let's see if that works, because that's reasonably CPU hungry. For those who might be watching this from America or somewhere else abroad, maybe Asia, BBC iPlayer is basically streaming BBC TV shows through the internet. It's only available in the UK, or if you're going to go for a proxy, perhaps, or a VPN. Right, I'm not sure what it's doing. Oh, okay. Very pixelated image. To play BBC programs you need to install the new BBC Media blah blah blah. Okay, fine, let's quickly install that. Your device isn't compatible with this item. Okay, so no BBC iPlayer for us. But anyway, that shows you that you can install things from the App Store, the Play Store, but not necessarily everything is compatible. So let's go back home. I installed the Dolphin browser, which works fine. It's a little bit better than the default browser, so I'll show you that. You see, it's reasonably quick. I do need to install some kind of ad blocker, and that will improve the surfing experience a little bit. Let's close that. No, okay. Load different stories. That works fine. It's pretty quick. I do find it a little bit snappier than the Pi. Let's close this for now. What else do we have? Maps works. I'll just show you that quickly. It's pretty snappy as well. I'm zoomed in quite a way at the moment. To be honest, I haven't worked out how to zoom out, so I'm kind of stuck. Let's close that. I'll show you a video playing. One of the big problems with the APC is that it can only output a 720, whereas the Raspberry Pi can output a full 1080, so that's a bit of a bummer. So I've got a demo video here. I'll play it in MX first. Let's resume. As you can see, it plays fine. What I'll do now is I'll show you the same video, but this time using the built-in movie player. I was using MX Player a second ago, so let's play the default one. You should see, it plays fine, scan quickly to the different segments, but there's no audio. So I found that with a lot of different movie files, that it doesn't have any audio using the built-in movie player. And on the MX Player, what I had to do is turn off hardware audio decoding and switch it to software audio decoding. So the built-in player isn't very good. But you can see it does open video files very quickly and scan around. Same with MX Player. Again, a little bit quicker than the Pi. So let's close that. Let's see what else we have to show. That might be everything. I installed Firefox. What else did I install? Navigation, places, latitude. I'll show you the settings. So if I go down here, you can see about the device. Not much information. APC MZM871 version 1.0. Check out the storage. So total space 256, SD card, available space 142. That's basically 2 gig is on board, and then they've given you about 512 space of that, which is what this is. But obviously you can put in a, oh sorry, that's another thing I forgot to tell you, is the APC has a micro SD slot, so you can add storage using micro SD card. Or you can use a USB hard drive or a USB disk drive. You see here, this supports mass storage drives. Wireless will work if you've got a USB Wi-Fi dongle. I don't have one to hand. And that's it. That's the APC. It's quite snappy, and you've got some options here like restarting it, shutting it down, and so on. It's pretty snappy. It's just a shame that it's 720 out instead of 1080. Especially since the chip does support 1080, but for some reason the APC haven't given it to us.